side table. It is Tuesday, April 19th. It's the second to last week of the semester. I mean, I technically have dead week and finals week, but I only have this week and next week left of actually going to classes and having lecture and presenting final projects and things like that. So we are really coming up on the end of the semester. So as I'm trying to get some like themed vlogs done before I leave Berkeley, I want to give this week's vlog another focus, just like I did with my last couple of weekly vlogs. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a what I spend in a week as a Berkeley student. This might be a little complicated because I'm like nearing the end of the month when I normally get paid, so my finances are a little bit low and I still need to go grocery shopping and I need to stop eating out, so it's gonna be a little bit complicated. But I did decide to treat myself to a coffee today, so we're really starting off with a bang. That is going to be the theme of this week's vlog. I'm going to reveal to you guys how much I actually eat out and spend money on books. It's about 11:30 right now and I have class in an hour. I still need to eat something before I head out, and I'm also kind of tired of wearing jeans and sweatshirts to class because I've been doing that a lot this semester, so I want to dress cute even though it's a little bit chilly outside. So we're gonna see if I can't find a cute outfit to wear, eat some food, and yeah, lovely to see you guys, and I'm excited to reveal how much money I actually spend and how irresponsible I am with my finances. I know I'm like making a joke out of it. I'm actually trying to be fairly responsible with my finances, but something that I wonder if people don't talk about very often is that finances can be hard with ADHD, because something that ADHD affects is our impulse control. We have a lack of impulse control, so I have a lot of impulsivity and I will sometimes buy something without really thinking about the consequences. That being said, yesterday I spent money on a lot of Starbucks because I was hanging out with my mom and I was visiting my old community college campus, but I also dropped like 17 bucks on a new book when I definitely don't have the time to read. I bought this yesterday and I'm halfway through it already, but for now I gotta eat some food, change my clothes, and head to campus. So I hope you guys are having a great day so far, and let's get into it. But what's new? I was originally gonna go for like 1940s, 1950s vintage, and I ended up a little bit more cottagecore than I meant to, but I think it's cute. The blouse I got from an estate sale. The skirt is Hearts and Found from Etsy. Shoes are from Beretta. And then I'm going to switch to this bag because I feel like it fits the aesthetic for today. This is from Eco Susie, and a pair of Target sunglasses. But I'm running behind, which is pretty typical of me, so I gotta pack up and go. Alright, and we're off. See you later. Probably one of my favorite little sections of campus. There's like a little wooden bridge and it is right next to Strawberry Creek, which is down there. You can't really see it. Hold on. It goes right over Strawberry Creek. So I didn't get the chance to mention it, but I also spent a little bit of money at Chipotle. I was having a really rough night, so I just want some chips and guac to make everything a little bit better. So I spent about $4.40 on that, which brought my total for Tuesday to $9.95. Good morning. Oh, my voice cracked. Hello. It's Wednesday. It's about 11:30 in the morning. I had a bit of a sleep in and went to the grocery store because I am clean out of food. I mean, I have some frozen stuff, but none of it's appetizing. So I took a walk down to Whole Foods and I have a meeting with my group mates for my media studies project in about an hour, but I thought I would show you guys what I got and also tell you how much I spent. So like I said, I'm out of like a lot of the stuff that I typically eat, so this was a bit of a restock. So I got some berries, bagels because I need something easy to eat in the mornings because I don't like cooking. Got some red bell pepper hummus and crackers to go with it. I also got a pre-made breakfast sandwich that I'm going to finish in just a little bit. 2 avocados, 2 mandarins. I got a pre-made pesto pasta salad. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I always try to buy mostly unprepared foods so that I encourage myself to cook and reduce waste, but I always buy 1 or 2 pre-made things just so I have them ready to eat if I need them because I have ADHD. And I'm busy. I got an onion and I got tomatoes so I can make my feta pasta. I got a bunch of these snack cheeses because I love to snack on these. Some creamer because I have had to go multiple days without my tea in the morning, and if I don't have my tea in the morning, I inevitably buy a coffee later, and so if I buy a $3 half and half, that saves me from $15 of coffee. So hemp milk so I can make oatmeal, fig bars for my backpack, a cucumber, because I love cucumbers, apples, and cream cheese. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff in the fridge, put everything away, and then I think I'm actually going to make a smoothie to go with my breakfast sandwich. But let's talk about the total real quick. I typically spend anywhere from $100 to $200 for groceries, and that usually lasts me about 3 weeks, I want to say. So I spent $65 for, I would say, about a week, week and a half's worth of food, which is exactly what I was aiming for. So I'm gonna put this stuff away and eat breakfast, and then I have a group meeting. Hello friends, this is Ayana. She's my friend and also buddy for my folklore class, but I have not been vlogging much lately because today's been a little bit of a hectic day, writing essays, and then our group project was non-existent until today, and it's due next Tuesday. So just been trying to handle that. Anyways, we are headed to the Glade to go observe the 420 shenanigans, and then I have class in a little bit, but just wanted to check in and say hi. Do you want to say hi? Hello. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ayana. Hi.
What's your major? What do you study?
Oh, I am studying film and media. It's a great major if you just want to watch movies.
Alright, cool. You guys will probably see her again very soon for presentation night or PowerPoint night.
Oh, PowerPoint night.
Yes. Alright, bye. It's 7:15 p.m. I am tired. As you saw, today is 420 of all days, which apparently there's a huge celebration for that on Memorial Glade, which I didn't know was a thing until this year because I transferred during the pandemic, so there wasn't one last year. So campus was in rare form today. Actually, the entire city is in rare form tonight. It's bustling. I only went to Memorial Glade to like document the fact that that was happening, that was going on, because there were so many people in one spot not wearing masks, and we are still having a pandemic. So I hopped in to take photos and noped out real fast. Anyways, I am now home. I had my folklore section and I had my art history lecture where I stayed behind to talk to my professor about my paper because I'm feeling just a little stressed out about my finals, which we all know, it happens every single semester. I freak out, I call my friends, I cry, apparently have a panic attack because that's what happened this semester. Anyways, I digress. On my way home, I picked up some snacks. I got a bag of Doritos and a bag of Fruit Gushers because I was feeling a little sorry for myself. But now I am home and the kitchen is in desperate need of a clean before I make anything for dinner. And then I'm going to continue working on my art history paper. Yay! As well as my folklore project. So unfortunately on Thursday, all of my classes were canceled for in-person meetings. Everything was moved online because campus was locked down due to a situation. So instead I just stayed home, went to class, made lunch, and didn't end up spending any money. Luckily no one was hurt, and classes went back in person the next day. Everybody, it is Friday. I have changed my outfit because I'm gonna go head to campus and film some social media content for TikTok. Today is the day that transfer decisions are going out for Berkeley, so I want to make a quick TikTok to celebrate everybody who got into Berkeley as a transfer, because I mean, I was there myself. I know how nerve-wracking it was and how exciting it is once you actually get in, so I want to celebrate all of the new transfer students who will be coming to Cal in the fall, although unfortunately I myself will not be here since I am graduating, but does not mean I can't share in the Berkeley Pride. So I'm headed off to campus to do that, and then I have my URAP this afternoon. I also think I need to stop at the library so I can pick up a library book for my art history paper, but we'll see if I get to that this morning. All right, off to campus. Okay, I'm back. I was only on campus very briefly because two things. One, there is a crap ton of tour groups on campus right now because like admissions decisions for freshmen went out last month and transfer admission decisions went out today. So there are a lot of admitted students on campus right now, and campus is setting up for Cal Day, which is basically like Berkeley's open house day where we invite, you know, admitted students to come and check out the campus, and it's a very big It's a very big event, and so campus is bustling right now, but Cal Day is tomorrow. My grad photos were supposed to be tomorrow. So I have to reschedule them, and I'm like not excited about that, but I'm just like glad that my photographer is a bro. Eamon, who's been in a couple of my videos, he's an amazing photographer and an awesome person, so we're planning on rescheduling that. It's about noon, and I have to go to my URAP, my research position, at 1, so I am going to make some lunch and eat that and then head off to the lab. Alright, I made it to the lab not too late. Hopefully my grad student is not mad at me for being late. But today I have finished sorting all of the little bits and pieces into different categories, and now I have to take this and count all of those little individual pieces so we know how much we have of what and how much it weighs. And why will that be significant?
Have a good sense of the distribution of the types of food that people were eating and the types of plants they were interacting with.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So I'm using a little counter. I click the button every time I move one. This is probably corn kernels from one place to the next place, so I can keep track of what I'm counting. Hello everybody. If you're wondering why you only see me here nowadays, it's because I spend the majority of my days right here. If I'm not in class, I'm at my desk, or I'm meeting people on campus to work on final projects. Anyways, finished at the lab, came home, been zoning out for a little while, and it's 6:20 p.m. right now. I had dinner plans, but they got canceled, which means that I was going to sit down and try to work on my finals a little bit, but the house is so dang distracting because of how messy it is. But in order to clean up my house, the main thing that needs to be done is my laundry. In order to do my laundry, I have to have quarters, and in order to have quarters, I have to go get cash. So, the least sketchiest way to do that is to go to the Whole Foods that I went to get my groceries from. That is what I'm currently doing. But also in terms of like spending money, I keep forgetting to tell you guys when I spend money because I'm not used to sharing that kind of information. And I also spend most of my money on food. And when I don't spend my money on food, I'm spending it online. So I always just kind of like forget to tell people. Anyways, two recent developments. One is I paid for my graduation photos. I'm gonna have to ask my photographer if it's okay to disclose how much I spent on that. But if he did, here's how much they cost. And then the second development that's super exciting is that I did not think I was going to be able to get the honors cord that you wear at graduation because the Anthropology department used to only recognize honors for people who wrote a senior honors thesis, which I did not. But they've recently changed their policy and they are now allowing like campus-wide GPA honors to be included in their recognition of honors. So I get to wear an honors cord, but you have to pay for it yourself. That was about $16, and then with tax it was about 20 bucks. So I'm about to go get some cash from Whole Foods, and maybe I will also get a little bit of a treat or a snack to eat tonight. Because the plan for the rest of the evening is to do my laundry, and while my laundry is in, I'm going to work on my final projects. And then theoretically, once I'm done with my laundry, I can get all nice and cozy in a clean bed and read a book and go to sleep. So yeah, let's go to Whole Foods. Again. Also, to be clear, I don't typically go to Whole Foods this often. I usually do my grocery shopping at Trader Joe's or Target. Whole Food, I am not bougie enough for Whole Foods. Let me just clarify that. This is like I don't have a car and it's the closest grocery store to me, so there you go. Okay, let's go. So because I'm working on my finals, I ended up not vlogging going to the grocery store or doing my laundry either. But I spent about $26 to get cash back, which brings my total for the day to about $345. Before I wrap up this video, I want to talk a little bit about the other expenses that I didn't mention, such as my rent and bills and subscriptions and things like that, so you guys get an actual idea of like how much it costs for me to live. I ended up spending $35.43 for Wi-Fi, $3.99 to my subscription for Nintendo, $8 to Prime, and $15 for my subscription to Epidemic Sound. I also want to look at how much I spend in terms of rent per day. Turns out I spend about $58 for rent per day, times 5 days was $290. All expenses included, I spent an additional $352.42 this week. However, some of that was a big lump sum at the beginning of the month, and I don't really include it in my weekly distribution of expenses. But I wanted to include it so you guys get a good sense of how expensive it can be to be a university student, especially in a place like Berkeley. You know, the Bay Area, it's really expensive, and I didn't want to hide any of the costs. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look into how much it costs to be a UC Berkeley student. Don't forget to like the video, leave me any comments if you have any questions, and subscribe for more UC Berkeley related content. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!